Welcome to TJ Militaria. Today we're going to talk about the Queen Mary tin, which is what I've got in front of me. Now, this tin was issued in 1914 at the beginning of the First World War. Basically, this was a tin, and it was Princess Mary's Express that every soldier and sailor was issued with one of these tins at Christmas. Now, these are becoming rarer and rarer to find on the market at the moment, especially with contents in. But what I'm going to show you is I'm going to give you a brief talk and a bit of a show around the actual tin that I've actually got on my store. Now, as you can see, it's a nice tin. It's probably about 3 or 4 inches across and 3 inches up. And on the front here, you've got it clearly embossed Christmas 1914. And on the corners, you have all the allies that were in the were fighting for the Allies. So you've got Russia, you've got I have to see what I'm looking at, Belgium, you've got France, and you've got various other countries on there. Now the most interesting one I find is you've actually got Japan, because people don't actually realize that Japan was actually one of our allies in the First World War. So looking at the tin, nice shaped tin, it's in very good condition. I will open it. Now, opening the tin inside, again, you still got a nice sturdy tin, well made, probably very difficult to reproduce nowadays of this quality. Now, inside you have every tin had a little envelope exactly the same as this. Now, on opening the envelope, inside you have what is really, I find, quite unique, especially for 1914, is you have a little Christmas card with best wishes for a happy Christmas and a victorious new year from the Princess Mary and friends at home. Now, if you take a look at this card, it's incredibly well made, especially when they were issuing literally hundreds of thousands of these. These have obviously been probably put together, I would say. So every soldier, every sailor was actually given one of these. And also, in addition, inside the tin was a picture of Queen Mary, obviously sitting on a stool, which every soldier and sailor was issued with. Now, when the First World War, in that period of time, you would find it was everybody smoked. Everybody either had a pipe or smoked cigarettes. Now, in this particular version, we have a pack of 20 cigarettes inside, if I can get one out, which are, I've got the M, so these are beautiful made cigarettes, and every tin would have 20 of these in, and with obviously an M and the crown on there. It's a shame really, but these have obviously dried out, so you're not going to get a smoke. I think if you lit one of them, it would just sort of burn, you know, it would go up in a flash of flames. And also in the tin there was an ounce of pipe tobacco. Now, this is actually still sealed, so I don't really want to open it, but I would think it would be dried out inside, because I don't think these were particularly airtight. Now, in these as well, which I haven't actually got for this particular version, you would actually get a 303 bullet, and in the top of that would come out, where the bullet head was, there would actually be a small pencil on the inside, which was part of these actual tins. In addition, there was a version which had like a burning taper, which for lighting pipes and cigarettes. Now, these were also issued to foreign troops serving with colonial troops, etc., India and places like that, but they had different contents in, which will be a different video, because we're just talking about this particular version that we've got here. So again, amazing bit of kit to have, a real piece of history, and I find them fascinating. I just think the fact that the soldier in this particular case hasn't actually opened or smoked the cigarettes, it makes it even more desirable to collect. Just one quick thing, probably I would say 9 out of 10 soldiers in the First World War either smoked a pipe or had a cigarette. At the beginning of the war, it was also regulation that you had to have a tash. So you can imagine how much tobacco and how many cigarettes were required for every single day whilst British troops were in the front line in the First World War. There's some stories where the government actually bought up all the tobacco just about that they could in the world, just to keep our soldiers supplied with cigarettes and tobacco for the pipes. So again, thank you very much for coming to my video. There's a link in the comment section below to my website, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be great. And any suggestions or any particular items you'd like to see, just let me know. So once again, thank you very much.